This evening with a Virginia State Police special agent being put on administrative leave.
The move comes after court documents reveal he paid a witness in a Roanoke County criminal trial but did not tell attorneys. Target 7 investigator Isabella Ladon has been working to break down the case and what it means.
Isabella, what have you learned about this surprising revelation?
Jean and Natalie, after attorneys found out a key witness received thousands of dollars for testifying against a man on trial for a shooting, it changed the outcome of the guilty verdict. A judge ruled the verdict is to be set aside. Now the court is waiting for the Commonwealth to respond, while the VSP agent is being investigated for potential criminal charges. Tyler Keith Jones was on trial for shooting a man while driving on I-81 in Roanoke County. Lane Thomas was formerly associated with Jones's motorcycle gang and testified against him in court. Documents state Thomas claimed he was testifying because it was, quote, the right thing to do. Jones was later found guilty of malicious wounding. But after the trial ended in March, Jones's attorney made a motion to set aside the jury's verdict because of Brady violations. That's when there was evidence favorable to the defendant that was not presented before the trial. Legal expert Sheila Moheb says that can change the outcome.
Then you're essentially saying the verdict was tainted by that failure to disclose.
According to payment receipts, VSP Special Agent Steve Richardson paid Thomas $2,500 for testifying, on top of the nearly $8,000 for moving and living expenses during the trial. Richardson allegedly forged his supervisor's signature to authorize the payments and is now the subject of an ongoing criminal investigation. The Commonwealth didn't tell the defense Thomas received payment and a promise of leniency in his own criminal charges for testifying against Jones, which Moheb says violates due process.
There's evidence that one of their witnesses is in fact motivated by some ulterior purpose to testify against me, then that goes to whether or not I'm having a fundamentally fair trial if I'm the accused.
Now that a judge has set aside the verdict because the defense's ability to cross-examine Thomas was impaired, there will either be a new trial or Jones's indictment will be dismissed.
Moving to dismiss the indictment would be one of the severe sanctions that could be imposed for Brady violations.
After Jones's attorney filed several motions alleging constitutional violations, the Commonwealth actually agreed during the hearing to set aside the jury's verdict.
This really is kind of an outlier of a case. It's not commonly seen in the Valley, so that's why it's probably as disheartening as it is.
Jones is still currently in custody, even though his guilty verdict was set aside. His next hearing is scheduled for the end of August, when the Commonwealth is expected to have a response to the defense's request to dismiss the indictment. Jean and Natalie, as for Special Agent Richardson, he is on paid administrative leave, pending the outcome of both the criminal investigation and VSP's internal investigation.
Isabella, thank you.